How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Texas Man. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys have, make sure you guys consider hitting that bell notification button for me. You guys get notified of any and all upcoming videos coming out here on the channel. With that said, I'm bringing you guys another artist review. This is for 10th Avenue North, their new album that just came out about a week or so ago. And it's called No Shame. Honestly, I've had a lot of ups and downs with this Christian rock band. Their music's not bad. They're kind of a weird band. So, honestly, if you guys haven't checked them out, it's not a big problem because they're kind of one of those bands that makes music and they kind of don't get a lot of notification around, other artists. They don't get a status. They're not like Newsboys or Jeremy Camp or Chris Tomlin. I mean, they're definitely up in the hey, we exist kind of category, but they really don't get a lot of love and recognition from a lot of people. They're one of those hidden gem kind of bands that still is making music even though they're really not well known. So for those of you who don't know, 10th Avenue North is a religious kind of rock band, and they started up in 2008. I think it was, let me see. It was 2008 that they started up, and they had a couple good singles on that on that album, and it was really cool, like Love Is Here, Lift Us Up to Fall, By Your Side, and then Hallelujah. But they really didn't have a lot of, weight. They came out with another album in 2010, 2012. Honestly, I never in 2014. Then in 2016, they made an album called Followers, and I love every single song except for the last one because it's really slow. Out of those 10 songs, I like 9 of them from that 2016 album, and I love all the albums that they've made. They've had their ups and downs with songs and whatnot, but when it came to this one, I was like, I don't know if I like it. My biggest problem with 10th Avenue North now is that they keep making 2 different styles of music on their albums. They make really slow, cry-like, very sad tone music, and I don't like that. I want something a little more upbeat. And then they make songs on their albums that are super electro and rocky and whatnot. I like that. So I'm really conflicted with 10th Avenue North. So if you like a band that has 2 different types of melodies constantly changing in between songs, then I guess you'll enjoy 10th Avenue North. But if you want something that's one type of beat by beat for every single song, 10th Avenue North is not going to give that to you. With this album, there are 12 songs. Technically, there's only 10 because 2 of the 12 songs that are on here are intros. So literally there's an intro, and I hate intros on discs. I'm just I don't care about your life story and having to listen to it when I plug in a disc. I don't like that. And then song 5 is called Voicemail, and it's literally one of the guys in the band, and he's leaving a voicemail on his phone to talk to somebody else that's having a hard time through life. And I get the purpose of what it's doing for the song that comes afterwards called Greater Than All My Regrets, but I just don't care, and I don't want to have to skip songs because I don't like hearing the same stupid voicemail or intro 100 times. There are some artists that make intros like NF, for example, and I'm they're awesome to listen to just because of the beat, but if it's all just talking and whatnot, I'm going to skip it. For this record, I like No Shame, Heaven Is Now, Someone to Talk To, Greater Than All My Regrets, The Future, and then Paranoia. I really don't like this album. I like the 2016 one more. I like every single song on that one except for the last one just because it's a tiny bit slower paced for my flavor. But 10th Avenue North, you guys really need to get it together. You need to make an album that's not constantly switching between different melodies and tones and whatnot constantly. You need to, guys, come up with a middle ground, and you need to stick with it. I don't understand why this band that's been around for 8-9 years now can't seem to figure out what they want to do with their career as a band, and it's really confusing. I mean, I've even heard 10th Avenue North live a couple times, and it's like when they're in a concert, they only play like the electro and hard rock stuff. They don't want to play all that melodramatic, sad music. And I'm like, if you know that's what people don't want to listen to, stop putting it on your albums, 10th Avenue North. So this has just been my two cents about 10th Avenue North and their new album, No Shame. Honestly, I would listen to their past albums before you even consider buying this one. I mean, if you're like a 10th Avenue North fan, like I have been since they started, and hoping they would get better, then yes, go ahead and get this. You can get it for like $7 to $10, depending where you get your music from. It's not a bad album, it's just not great or amazing. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm going to give this album specifically a 7 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys all have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.